Like he said, dude is actively cheating on his girl? Actively? YouTube! What's up, y'all? I am back with another video, and we're here. Listen, I saw one of the GOATs uploaded, and I haven't seen one of his videos in mad long, and so I was like, yo, I gotta see what's happening. He is one of the biggest inspirations for me personally, and I know a lot of people who are like me. He's one of the OGs, you know what I'm saying? Big Swoozy, never the little one, uploaded a video, Secrets to a Happy Relationship. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta check that out. Listen, man, like, I don't know his credentials. Listen, I don't know his credentials. I remember back in the day, every video he used to make, be like, so I met this girl, and we maybe kissed or something, and then like there'll be no follow-up. So I don't know his relationship status. I don't know if he married. I don't know nothing. I know nothing. So I just want to watch it and see, like, hey, is it valid or is it not? Let's get in.
If you're single, in a situationship, dating, or married, all you have to do once you get into a relationship is watch the other person's actions. Trust actions, not words. Ladies, if another woman can get close to your man, she's not the problem. He is. Fellas, never compete with another man for your woman. Respect yourself enough to walk away from a situation where you have to...
Wait, hold on. Sorry. He just started shooting that out. He just started shooting bullets. I wasn't expecting. I thought he would go like point by point. He just started shooting bullets. Let's go back. Hold up. We gotta go back. Because he just started from rip. He started going. Let's hold up.
If you're single, in a situationship, dating, or married, all you have to do once you get into a relationship is watch the other person's actions. Trust...
I mean, that's facts, though. Because actions reveal, the intent of the heart. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you truly care about somebody, your actions will reflect it. If you don't, your actions will reflect that. You know what I'm saying?
Actions, not words. Ladies, if another woman can get close to your man, she's not the problem. He is.
Facts. What is it the lady said? If he wanted to, he would. Right? That's what y'all said. If he wanted to, he would. Listen. If she can get close to your dude, and he's allowing that closeness, like, because here's the thing, a lot of people, I feel like, when they get into a relationship, they underestimate the protection side of that relationship. There has to be defense. There has to be defense from the outside. So it's like, if someone's trying to come at your relationship, someone's trying to break the relationship, someone's trying to enter and separate the people, there has to be defense from both parties of like, hey, nah, you're not allowed to come into our relationship and break it apart. And that comes from both sides, both the man and the woman. It has to be both, right? The dude has to be strong enough and know his worth enough and know the worth of his woman enough that when another woman tries to come and comes in between, he's like, nah, I'm not even going to let you to get close. Because here's the thing that people don't understand. If you're in love with somebody and another person comes along and then you fall in love with that second person, you weren't really in love with the first person. I ain't going to lie to you. You weren't really in love with that first person. Because if you really loved that first person, you would have never allowed yourself to fall in love with the second one. And that's on facts.
Fellas, never compete with another man for your woman. Respect yourself enough to walk away from a situation where you have to compete, or if that other person is just straight up disrespecting you. There's a fundamental...
That's a fact. You never compete over a woman. Not on some disrespectful stuff, like not like, oh, she's like this trick or whatever, nothing like that, no disrespectful tip, nothing like that. It's like, if you're not the first choice, you're the second choice, and no one wants to ever be the second choice.
Key that a lot of people do not understand, and that is, when you get in a relationship, that relationship is not about you, it's about the other person. So when you have both people trying to please the other person, that's a recipe for an amazing relationship. Problem is, people out here just looking out for number one. I know a guy who is actively cheating on his wife. Whenever I can, I try talking some sense into this dude, and I'm just like, how would you feel if your wife cheated on you? He's like, I would be furious. We're all human. We all make mistakes. But if you're cheating, stop it.
Oh, Susie. I ain't gonna... Hey, what he's saying is facts, right? So what he's saying is 100% facts. But Swoozy, this could flip onto you, because what are you doing? I get being boys. I even get being boys for years. I can't keep cheaters around me. There was something where I forgot who said this, but it was a businessman where essentially he was like, how you treat your woman in a relationship is how you treat a business deal. So if you cheat on your woman, I can't trust you in business. Essentially, it was something along that lines. And I kind of feel the same way, where it's like how someone truly is how they deal with their significant other, because that's the person who's supposed to be the closest, you're supposed to have the most intimate relationship with. If you out here dogging your girl, why would I expect you to even care about me as a friend? So like Susie, I get what you're saying. I can even understand it feels like this is a person you've been friends with a long time. And it's like, man, it's hard to find friends as an adult. And like, I just got to hold on to the ones I got. I understand that, but I can't keep cheaters around me. That's on everything I love. That's on everything I love. I can't, like, if you're a cheater, bro, it's like, I'm not gonna wish ill on you, but you can be close. You can be close, because whoever's in your circle is a reflection of you. And like he said, dude is actively cheating on his girl. Actively, like that means it is consistent, and it's been going on for a while. So it's not just a slip up. Even but it's like not like it was a one time thing. That means it's a consistent thing. This person is consistently stepping out of their brains, consistently stepping on their vows. I can't do that. So like, Susie, I would suggest, taking a step back from bro, because that relationship is toxic. And not only that, but he's putting your integrity on the line, because like, he's actively cheating. I don't know how long he's been going on, but it's like, listen, call me a snitch if you want, but if my boy's cheating, I'm telling the girl. I'm telling his wife. I'm sorry. Call me a snitch if you want, whatever, but if I gave you opportunity, you've had time to tell your significant other, and you don't. Hey, bro, you don't know say, bro. It is what it is, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
That CEO probably thought never in a million years would anybody find out. I was at Halloween Horror Nights. It's like a group of 15 of us, right? So we're all walking, and these 3 girls pull me aside, and they're like, Swooze, we know you're good with relationships. Give us some sauce. One of these 3 girls, we're gonna call her Amy. Her boyfriend has secretly been coming to me asking for advice because they've been having problems. So now I get to talk to his girlfriend, and she doesn't know about this, so I'm here like,
you know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
So I start preaching the good gospel like I'm Jesus on the Sermon of the Mount. And then Amy goes, I did all those things to get a boyfriend. I'm so glad I have a boyfriend now, and I don't have to do any of those things. And I'm like, courtship is one game, and then once you get in a relationship, a whole new game starts. You don't just get in a relationship and be lazy and expect everything to happen to you. Fast forward, I'm at a pool party, and now I'm sitting next to Amy and her roommate. Her roommate starts talking to me. There's no more good men. They string you along. They're gaslighters. There's zero accountability. So I ask her, okay, let's just get specific. What are you looking for a man to do for you? He needs to open my car door. He needs to open any door that I walk into a building for. I need flowers twice a month. He needs to pay for every single one of my Ubers. And she's going down this list, and I'm like...
Superficial.
You know what? That is awesome. I love that for you. If I was your next POI, I would be down to do all of that for you. But I have one question. What are you gonna do for him? This girl got so offended that I even asked that question. She was like, well, he gets to have me.
if you notice, in that whole list that he went down of what that girl wanted, not did one thing that she said had to do with man's character. It's like he could do all of that, open every door, get every flower, pay for every dinner, and still cheat. She didn't say not one thing about bro's character. Everything was superficial. So you telling me bro could not open your door, but he treats you with kindness and gentleness. He is honest. He is caring. He loves you. He loves the flaws that you find ugly. He finds beautiful. All those things, but he don't open the door. And this is an example because I believe you should open doors. But this is an example. But he don't do that. He's off the list immediately, gone. Because these are superficial things. They don't reflect reality. Because a dude can pretend. It's easy to open a door. It's easy to pay for a meal. It's easy. These are not hard things to do. You know what's difficult? You know what's hard? Is when you have an issue staying up late at night, when you got working the next day, and trying to figure it out and talk it through. That's hard to do. That's difficult to do. So it's like everything she just said was so superficial, and he was right to ask her, okay, so what are you gonna do? But like, I want y'all to peep game. Everything she said, there was not a single thing that had anything to do with man's character. What type of husband would he be? What type of father would he be, potentially? Listen.
I'm like, yeah, that kind of doesn't qualify because he gets to have you, but you get to have him. What are you going to do for him beyond just getting to have him? She couldn't answer the question. Semi-recently, I've let a lot of friendships die because I realized I was in unbalanced relationships. I was doing 90% and they were maybe doing 10%. When you get in a relationship, what you're really saying is, I am now going to give you the ability to hurt me. Now imagine that other person starts hurting you and then you verbally tell them, hey, this thing you're doing is hurting me. And they keep doing the thing. They typically say, I'm very sorry for what I did. Please give me another chance to hurt you again. And then guess what they go and do? Just because you say you love me doesn't mean I feel loved by you. Someone being in love with you is pretty much just how you make them feel. And the best way to do that is make them feel good. Take them out to places they've never been before. Do the activities that they like to do. If somebody doesn't appreciate you or like you the way you want them to, why get mad? Hey, fist tap, GG's, I'm gonna cry about it. Now we've hopefully put each other on the timeline that we can go find that person that will be the right one for us. How do I look staying bitter if things didn't work out between us? We all heal different ways. Me, it takes about a year. I'm friends with girls that have cheated on me. Don't get it twisted. I will drop you from my close friends list. And once you stop seeing my close friends story, that's a hard train to get back on. You're missing so much quality wall twerking from me. If you want to be happy in life, don't hold on to any anger towards anybody. That person was a lesson. You need to see it for just that, a lesson, and let it go. Fellas, once you get in that relationship, keep working on your physique. Everybody loves a nice body. Ladies, don't nag. Men, don't listen, I know. But every time you nag, you're stuck and your attraction is just plummeting. Let's say you bought a new TV and you want it mounted on the wall and you keep telling your man, can you hang the TV on the wall, please? I've been asking you to do this for like 3 months. Tell him once, tell him twice. On strike 3, just call another guy over to do it. It's one thing if you call Geek Squad and you spend money, but it's even better if you get another guy friend to do it. Oh, that is just like...
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. I think that's a toxic way of handling it, is to get a guy friend to it's like, I understand if he doesn't listen. I truly understand that. I even get how frustrated I can be. But then to be like, to kind of employ emotional manipulation, I don't agree with that. I think that's really petty, and I don't think it helps the relationship at all. If you're not building it up, you're tearing it down. Like, that's how I feel.
So much of dating is just psychological, and you can save yourself so much stress once you understand how the game works. Dating nowadays is like playing a game of Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, right? You have to know the mind of your opponent. There's a Japanese term for this called yomi. Every disappointment comes from people acting in a different way than you expected them to act. So disappointment doesn't just come from their actions. It also comes from your expectations. When I'm in a relationship, I am just observing. I'm collecting data. A loyal partner is gonna make it clear to everybody that they prioritize you. Ladies, let me talk to y'all exclusively for a hot second. I know a lot of y'all are confused where you stand with this dude. He's either your boyfriend or your friend. Full stop. By the way, a lot of my friends heard that I wasn't a huge fan of Superman. Half of them agreed with me, the other half didn't. I went and watched it again. It's better the second time. And I'm gonna end on this note. Relationships are easy. It's the people that complicate them. Mendez?
Yes, sir.
I'm your driver, Michael A. Jordan.
Thank you.
Relationships are easy. It's the people that complicate them. I mean, I guess so, but but you can't have relationships without people. So yeah, it's always gonna be complicated. Even friendships. You know what I'm saying? Even work co-workers, like relationships are complicated because of people. But I get the point. I get it. But yeah, no, that's I would say 95% of that he was spitting. I would say 95% of that he was definitely spitting. I would I disagree with the being a little bit petty. And I'm saying this as someone recovering petty person, if you will. I work very hard because I have been very petty in the past to not be petty. But I also have that grace because my wife is such a person where she is genuine in pretty much all that she does. It's hard not to be, so she makes it harder for me to be petty because she is genuine in what she does. So even if she messes up and I want to be petty, there was no malicious intent behind it. So it's like, I shouldn't be petty. Relationships, they're complicated. Yes, people make it more complicated because there's a bunch of context that comes with each person coming together, right? So there's their past relationships, childhood traumas, family dynamics, that the way they saw relationships growing up. All that comes with these two separate experiences that come together, and the relationship is trying to make that work. If that is a person who's compatible with you, who you hold the same values with, that you guys can build something upon. It also helps when both people are willing to be vulnerable and willing to try and make something work. When both of y'all are in, that makes a relationship a lot easier. But even my advice would just be, when you guys are in a situation where your partner isn't giving 100%, that's not an excuse for you to then slack off. Part of a relationship is doing what you're supposed to do, even if the other person is not doing what they're supposed to do. That your character stays consistent, that you stay consistent in doing what you're supposed to do. That is a thing, because your integrity is based on what you do when no one's looking. Do you still take out the trash? Do you still send the love letters? Do you still send the flowers, even if they've been a little bit distant? Because their actions shouldn't dictate whether you're supposed to do what you're supposed to do, and that's all facts. Anyway, y'all. Hey, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? This has been fantastic. I appreciate y'all, and that's pretty much the video. So all y'all stay blessed, don't stress, and I'll see y'all in the next. Deuces. Thinking in their mind, oh, what a dangerous game. Just a moment with the wrong thought.
He comes the downfall like a flood, like a flood.